This calf is less than 24 hours old, and the mother has stashed it here and has went off to eat a little bit, and I don't think she knows we're here. But you could tell just by warm nose and the eyes that this calf is doing real well. The fact that it's on pasture is clean.
The herd health is unbelievable. I mean, I bet if I spend a couple $100 a month on a vet, it's, you know, I'm surprised. I mean, the only time the vet comes out if it's a real problem cow, and I mean, it has to get pretty sick, and seldom do I have one. I mean, on pasture, they just keep going. They come in to get milk, they go right back out to the pasture, just rotate them around, you know, put them on a new pasture every day, and they're happy as larks.
The first time that we milked our cows, we started out with 5 cows. We came in for dinner and I put the milk on the table, and my children sat down and I said, well, this is our first taste of organic milk, and I poured them each a glass of milk, and they sat down and their expression was, oh, Mom, did you put sugar in this? It's so sweet. Well, they were all first calf heifers and they were all pasture based. So the milk was richer and creamier than they had ever had.
We work so hard at quality. It's just so rewarding to get the feedback we do. And one of my favorites is hearing from the older generation that says it always tastes like milk did when they were young, before people started using chemicals, and how happy they are to be able to get milk like that again.
I feel good about pasturing and going organic because I know by far that I am helping the environment and really reducing the usage of water.
The grasses filter the water, so when the water runs down the hills and stuff, it cleans it, it purifies it. And so you got a cleaner water, and then after it runs through the fields, on the bottom there's cattails and wetlands, and that filters the water even more, and by the time it's done coming through this ranch, the water is really clean and it's fresh, and there's a lot of fish and stuff in the creek. So.
And what we now know is that the worst threat to water quality in America is not agriculture, it's pavement. And that the best thing that we can do is to keep farms in production and have strong, locally based, family farm communities that who are good, permanent stewards of the land.
One of the things that consumers need to know about California organic pastures, or Organic Valley in general, is that we're very connected with not only the environment, but with the earth, with the animals, and we put them first and foremost.
Cattle like things vegetative, just like we do. We go to the refrigerator. It's a lot more fun to have a nice fresh meal every day than to have to go back to leftovers for a few days. And this is basically what we do with the milk cows in our operation. After they're milked, after every milking, they will go to a fresh break of green grass.
You know, when you turn them out to a new lush pasture, I mean, you just see them running around and kicking their heels up because they're happy and excited, and they got fresh feed, and I haven't ever really seen that when you turn your cows out to a muddy corral. The morale gets low.
We have seen such a big difference in the well-being of the cattle. They have less foot problems, less mastitis. They are happier. The milk, the quality of the milk is just wonderful. It has a sweeter, richer taste.
Because you're small like that, you can stay on top of your quality And one thing through Organic Valley, I mean, their quality standards are up there, and that's good. I mean, they hold us to a high standard, so we hold ourselves to a high standard, which is a bonus to the consumer because they know they're going to get a quality product then.
I feel good about producing something that I feel confident feeding my family, and I also, if it's good enough to feed my family, I'm proud to serve it to anyone else.
The consumer can feel good buying the California pasture milk from Organic Valley because it comes from farmers right in their region who really care for the land and care for the earth and care for California.
The environment comes to us from all aspects, the air, the water, and the ground. The food we eat is affected. So I just think that by being organic, we're taking care of the earth, we're taking care of the planet, and we're taking care of ourselves.
Our organization, Waterkeeper, is going to be telling our consumers, you don't need to just support us. You need to buy organic food, and you need to buy it from Organic Valley because these are producers that are committed to the same kind of vision that we have for this country, which is wholesome, enriching, and dignified communities of the kind that our parents gave us, that we have an obligation to pass those same opportunities down to our children.
The milk in this carton is really healthy for us, and it's healthy for the earth, and I'm really glad my dad did organic.